whoever made this, you need your butt cut. The darker one is just, it just looked way better.
Coffee's good with cream, but better when it's black.
I know, but I couldn't help it. Don't like this one, don't like that one. Ooh. What's it gonna be? What's up, everybody? My name is Andrea. If you're new here, and if you are, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And to my OG subscribers, thanks for tuning back in and welcome back to another video. Okay, so I went shopping yesterday and Christmas has taken over Homegoods in October.
What in the world is going on up in here?
Like, I get it, but I was able to secure some amazing pieces amongst Santa and the ornaments, so let's hop in. Dang. So as you guys caught in my last bedroom makeover, I actually moved my mirrors from my entryway into my bedroom because I wanted something less flashy. So of course I needed something to replace the mirrors that I took from my entryway, right? I thought I was going to use the oblong mirror, but honestly, when I put it in the entryway, it just feels like...
There's a couple of things that aren't working for me.
My entryway is actually pretty small, so the shape of the mirror was just too much for the space. However, I found something even better. Oof. Bars.
Bars.
This is possibly the most amazing mirror I have ever seen in my life. It's arched and the frame has this like imperfect smoked effect that I love, that I see in so many wabi-sabi spaces, especially on fireplaces. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. And it's not perfectly shaped, if that makes sense. It's kind of rough around the edges, so it's giving Wabi chic, okay? It's also a very good size. I think it's about 47 inches wide, so it's gonna fit perfectly on my wall in my entryway and completely transform that space. Cannot wait to hang it. Now, since the mirror set the tone for the space in my entryway, I'm gonna have to tweak a few other pieces. Well, I don't have to, but I'm gonna. If you've been here for a while, you caught my last entryway refresh. I think it was like a couple months ago, and I still love how it turned out. But like I said, I moved some things from out of my voice just cracked. Okay. I moved some things out of my entryway and I need to replace them. In the corner, I had my garden sphere on the floor to kind of fill that space, but of course I moved that into my bedroom to fill that space, and needless to say, I needed to fill it again. So I found the perfect piece, and y'all, I'm gonna do this. Here she is. How amazing. So it's basically like a petrified wood slab, and it's stuck onto these modern iron legs, which whoever made this, you need your butt cut, okay? Because I can see where you put way too much glue under here and didn't bother to clean it up. But it's fine. You can't tell from the top of the table, which is what really matters. Now, they did have a light skin one, for lack of a better term. And I actually have a piece that mimics what the top of that table looked like. But
Coffee's good with cream, but better when it's black.
the darker one is just, it just looked way better to me. There's more dimension, there's more depth, and oh my gosh, it's just giving, y'all know I love Jeremiah Brent and Nate Burkis. I love their home, so it's giving me those vibes, that very rustic but edgy type feel, and it goes so well with the mirror I just mentioned. I just feel like the whole juxtaposition of it all, like rustic and organic on top but sleek and modern on the bottom, so good. And it actually fits perfectly in that little corner right by my door, so it can serve as a catch-all for like my bag and my keys. Temporary, of course, because I don't believe in keeping your valuables right by the door. Like, someone can literally open the door, grab your crap, they ain't even gotta do no work, you know? Yeah, I just don't do that. But like I said, this is gonna be amazing in my entryway, and it's gonna bring just the right amount of earthiness to that space. I'm gonna show you a close-up on the side so you get a better feel, because me holding it right here just yeah, it's not the business, but it's very it has like a sheen on the top, but the edges of the table, like, so good. It has a lot of color variation, and I'm just so into. Is that glitter? What? Backstory, this was, I think somebody was trying to hide this because there were stockings like covering this table. I had seen it before, but I was like, okay, I'll just wait because it was $150.
You crazy as hell.
Yeah, I know, kind of steep, but it was just so amazing, so amazing. And I guess some of the glitter from the stockings down on the table, so I'm gonna have to clean that off. Yay. But like I said, the edges of this table is just very effortless, and like somebody literally chopped this off a tree and gave it to me. Love that. Okay guys, I got some lamps.
Chic! Oh, please! Oh, please! Chic, don't hit me, please!
I know, but I couldn't help it. And I know what you're gonna say. You didn't need those. You have a problem.
You best watch your mouth.
Don't judge, okay? Because after you see them, you'll understand. Get into it! Okay, so there's so many things about this lamp that I love, so let's just start with the first one, okay? So first off, the shade is giving mid-century Italian vintage lamp. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot of because I haven't seen every single vintage Italian lamp, but I've seen a lot of, I just said a lot of again. The lamps that I've seen have had this perforated detail. Oh my gosh, something's in my eye, something's in my eye. Ow. Oof. What was I saying? Oh, I've seen a few vintage, like mid-century Italian lamps, and they have this perforated detail on the shade, and I thought that was such an amazing juxtaposed touch. It'll give like a vintage feel to an otherwise sleek lamp, you know. And the head actually moves, so I can move it up, I can move it down. It doesn't go side to side, but that's okay. It has this little what is this called? Switch? The switch is over here to turn it on and off. And then of course I love the base. Brown marble, duh. And the veining is amazing. Of course I'll show you guys a close-up on the side. This lamp was only $40. $40.
$40?
Yes, $40. So because of that amazing price, I got to enter Andrea nature. Now I don't know if my entryway is gonna need 2 lamps because, like I said, this space is kind of small, but we'll see. I mean, I couldn't. Oof. Excuse me. I was in the store, and you guys know with marble, the veining is gonna be unique in every piece you see, and it was just too much to try to choose in the store. It was just kind of like, do I like this one? Do I like that one? Do I like that one? Do I like this one? Ooh. What's it gonna be? It was just way too much pressure to choose between the two in the store, and I wasn't trying to be in there all day long, so I just brought both of them home. Don't know if I'm gonna keep both of them. That's a lie. Y'all know me. I'll probably keep both. But it's just an amazing lamp. I can put this anywhere I want to. How cute would like a candle be down here? You know the lamps that are actually candle warmers? Like, it can kind of give that vibe. So love this, love this, love this. And of course, you guys know another thing that I can't resist is a cute stool. It just serves so many different purposes. You can literally stick them anywhere. Bathrooms, bedrooms, your office, kitchen, living rooms. Like, they serve as side tables. They just, an all around just great piece to have. So I had to get this one when I saw it in Homegoods. It was only $60. I love that it has this irregular shape here on the top. I do wish that it was a little bit more raw, if that makes sense. I love a stool that just looks like it could have been sanded, but it wasn't refinished. Like, this is giving refinished. They sanded it and stained it, which is fine. It's still pretty, but I'm still on the hunt for that other style. But I just thought this was so cute. It has little quirky legs, which actually I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep it from wobbling, because since the legs are so quirky and shaped differently. It wobbles just a tad. So if you know how to fix that, let me know down in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. But like I said, it's just a great stool, great to have. It was $60. Did I say it was $60? It was $60, so not an awful price. And yeah, love the tone, so she had to come home. And hopefully I can find a shorter one to match that, because I just love how they look stacked. Such an elevated look. Okay guys, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with me. I hope you can find some of these pieces, or just some pieces in general, amongst the Christmas decor and home goods in October. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't. Take care of yourselves, those around you, and your mental health. And I will see you guys in my next video. But until then, peace out.